Okay guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to become a combat master at kart PvP. Now this requires skill and is not for the faint of heart. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay guys, this is my kit layout and I'm just going to start by showing you a duel. So you can see how I play in crossbow kart. Okay, that guy was quite bad, but you can see what I mean. Crossbow karting is quite dangerous and is not for the faint of heart. So what you need to be ready for is I use instant healing to survive like the whole fights, but you can use anything you want really. E-gaps work. You just need health, either a lot of health slowly or a bit of health quickly, enough to survive and or kill them with crossbow kart. So I'm now in my kart practice world, and what I practice here is purling onto things like that. I know it's different in an actual game, but it is useful to do this because then you get used to purling and karting quickly. I also, to start with, I learned like that, because sometimes at the very beginning you can do that, and it helps to build up skills for pearl karting. So obviously I can't bow Instacart yet. Actually, but it helps to do this for teaching, and then you can learn more combinations. So like that's like a instant health kills cycle essentially. It's quite useful for if you're on the attack, you know you have the advantage. But it's quite annoying. So that's how I practice with stuff like that. As you can see, I haven't got it perfectly every time, but it is quite useful. So now we're gonna look at how to work when you're with the unpredictability of players. So to start with, you probably want to play amateurs. It really helps to get your iron for the. They aren't good, but it helps you get your iron for playing the unpredictability of players. And then you get when in situations like that, whole fights are quite useful if you've got the totem advantage, because then you can because so I would want to take that fight if I weren't quite low on health. So yeah, that person was just terrible, but it helps the unpredictability for when you face better players who know how to play cart. Here, you need to, if they're standing still, you need to take the advantage, even if it means meleeing them, which I look down on heavily. Now, in this whole situation, as you're in this situation, you can just get deep into it, and as you have the totem advantage, you just outlast them, and if necessary, instant health potions. As I say, in this situation, take the totem advantage. Okay, now we get into quite an important thing. So when restocking, what I do is I pearl around mainly, stopping them getting useful. So I didn't have the totem advantage there, so it was a bit of a silly move to try and do that because there was a possibility of a draw. But another tactic you can do is jump. When you jump, another useful tactic is jump carting. When you're carting, what you do is when you're carting, you jump to try and negate some of the damage, so then you can you channel it into jumping energy, and it is quite useful for when you're when you're in desperate situations. Then once you can jump cart, you need to work on pearl jump carting. It's because then you can get on the advantage even if you don't. Even if you don't do that much damage, because you'll hopefully still have more health than them. Well, that's really all I've got for this part. But look out for part 2, which will be coming in a bit, which will be bow carting. See you then.